Good morning. I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The Dow Jones Industrial Average edged higher on Thursday after the July consumer prices gained 3.2% on an annual basis, less than the 3.3% consensus from economists polled by Dow Jones. On a month-to-month basis, inflation increased 0.2% in line with estimates. The report also said real average weekly earnings were unchanged last month in another positive sign. Still, the report had some indications of sticky inflation. Excluding food and energy, the so-called core July CPI reading was up 4.7% on an annual basis, far above the Fed's 2% target. And the headline inflation was above the 3% annual rate in June. Overall, the blue chip average added 0.15%, the S&P 500 inched up 0.03%, the Nasdaq Composite rose 0.12%. All three indexes climbed more than 1% earlier in the session, with the Dow up more than 450 points. Despite Thursday's gains, the Nasdaq Composite and the S&P 500 are on pace to end the week lower by 1.2% and 0.2% respectively. The Dow is slated for a 0.3% advance. Meanwhile, Disney gained 4.9% and was the best performer in the Dow after announcing an upcoming price hike for ad-free Disney Plus subscriptions. Late Wednesday, the media giant also reported fiscal third quarter earnings per share that beat expectations. More than 90% of the S&P 500 companies have reported earnings for the quarter as of Thursday morning. Of those, about 4/5 have beat Wall Street expectations, according to FactSet. In further company news, Tapestry, which owns Coach, Kate Spade and Stuart Weitzman, is set to acquire Capri Holdings, which owns Michael Kors, Versace and Jimmy Choo, in a whopping $8.5 billion deal. Capri Holdings shares rose on news of the deal. In commodity-related news, TD Securities suggests that despite recent resilient price action in the copper markets, the deterioration of base metal demand trends and significant wave of mine supply growth are likely to ease supply risks and impact copper prices, although they caution that prices might not yet reflect these changes in demand and supply dynamics. Overall, when assessing US sectors, communication services was the best performer, whilst utilities was the worst. Despite futures are pointing to a 0.3% fall, thank you for listening. Have a great weekend.